From My News 26 and CCTV, it's high school basketball. Coming to you tonight from Cadillac High School.
And welcome back to Cadillac High School, where the Cadillac Vikings have put the finishing touches on a 43-24 win over the Manton Rangers in girls non-conference basketball action here on 26 Sports and CCTV. Jay Simon and Kevin Gregory with you. It's been a great night of basketball as the Vikings had a doubleheader tonight. The boys hosting the McBain Ramblers and the girls hosting the Rangers. Cadillac goes 1-1 as the boys fall, but the girls get the win. And Kevin, it was just a matter of the Vikings' experience and defensive pressure just a little too much for this very young but very talented Manton Ranger team.
Yeah, they kind of controlled things right from the outset. I mean, we mentioned earlier that they jumped out in the first quarter to a 10-0 run, kind of put the heat on the young Manton girls right off the bat, and compounded that with an 11-2 run to open the third quarter. And when you're playing from behind the 8 ball and you're on the road against a good team that has a lot of pieces, a lot of experienced pieces, it's a great learning opportunity for a young and talented Manton team.
Neither of these teams terribly deep. Both only have 9 on the roster, but the Vikings maybe a little deeper from a talent standpoint with people that they know they can get solid minutes out of. 7 of 9 Cadillac Vikings score tonight, led by Kylie Christensen's 12 points. Michaela Johns added 11, and that's mostly unsurprising. The two 6-footers against the undersized Rangers, really able to do pretty much what they wanted on the interior.
Yeah, they did. Manton had a good game plan. They wanted to double Kylie pretty much at all times, and Cadillac did a great job of finding creative ways to get her the ball. If that was throwing an accurate pass from the wing over top of them, they did that. If that was Manton going to a 2-3 zone and Cadillac moving them baseline to baseline until they open up the middle, they did that. If Manton packed it in, then other people like Emmington and Little and Paulus found ways to, score in transition. So they kind of put everything together tonight, and it was really a complete game for them, and I enjoyed watching it.
The Vikings go 12 of 14 from the line. Great showing from the free throw line. They hit 9 of their first 10. They hit their first 9 on the night and really got off to a good start just by feeding Kylie Christensen down low. Meanwhile, for the Rangers, they're paced by Abby Brown, who finishes with 9 points, all in the second half, 7 in the fourth quarter, as she finally kind of found her stroke, got a couple of those layups to go down, and really started with a couple of free throws in that third quarter. Obviously, a little too late to help the Rangers out in this one, but you get a sense, you get a little taste of what Abby Brown and her backcourt mate Jaden Wilder are definitely capable of. Both freshmen, and both have a very bright future here with the Rangers.
Yeah, they both got crazy handles. They're able to create their own shot pretty much anytime they want. They just rimmed out tonight. They're able to get out in transition. Abby Brown playing the passing lane well, moves her feet tremendously well for a freshman, for a senior. Just moves her feet well on defense, keeps the ball handler in front of her, creating opportunities for her teammates to jump passes. And, even Brianna Puffer is going to be a great complement to Wilder and Abby Brown moving forward.
As mentioned, Brown leads the Rangers with 9 points. Jaden Wilder finishes with 7. Caitlin Vogler finishes with 4 points. Haley Taylor had a bucket, and Brianna Puffer and Deion Stanley both make a free throw. Brianna Puffer, one of the other of the 4 freshmen, along with Molly Lane. Puffer had 3 blocks in about a 2.5-minute span, closing out the third quarter and starting the fourth. And the offensive accolades may go to Brown and Wilder, but Brianna Puffer is on the varsity for a reason, and she showed it there defensively.
Yeah, it was just kind of a weird game for Manton. I felt like they did a lot of things right and a lot of things well. They just weren't able to capitalize and convert that into points. But, defensively, they were in great position. Offensively, they got good shots. It was just a weird game.
The Rangers finished 7 of 12 from the free throw line on the night. 43-24, our final. Next up, as we mentioned, for Cadillac, they host Traverse City West on Thursday night, and then next week on the 13th, they will host Petoskey in Big North action. That'll be here on My News 26 Sports, and then they're at Ludington on January 17th. Meanwhile, Manton gets back into Highland Conference play with 3 straight games. They host Lake City on Friday. They head to McBain next week on the 10th Tuesday, and then on Thursday they're at Everett on January 12th. The Rangers fall to 3-4. Cadillac moves to 5-3. Once again, want to thank our sponsors: High Point Cadillac GMC, Cadillac Tire, and Pizza Plus. If you're interested, give us a buzz, 942-4225, 942-4225, and we would love to mention your business or interest here on 26 Sports and CCTV. Got to make sure we mention the hardest working crew in television: Jacob Fulis, Rain Johnson Hill, Hunter Pollington, and Kaylee Buck on camera and graphics tonight. And Commander Dakota Pike keeping it all running like a well-oiled machine from the truck. Our director, producer, all-around ruthless overlord. Thank you for joining us tonight. For Kevin Gregory, I'm Jay Simon. We'll see you next time. Have a good one.